Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more World of Tanks. So as you can see, this is Anakin Dude Cool in his A-44, and he is teamed up today with Stoin the guys and his Black Prince. These guys are in Tier 7 tanks, and it's a Tier 8 game on Sand River. This is the Tier 7 Russian medium tank, but it's the newest medium tank line. Turret at the back end tank obviously is fairly abnormal, and it looks like Stoin is AFK. Great start to the game, guys. Great start to the game. Wait, did you just shoot? He must have shot his gun mantle to wake him up. Okay then. Well then. It's an interesting start to the game. So before we get started, as always, if you guys want to support the channel, one of the best ways you guys can do so is not shoot your teammates, as much as I might sometimes occasionally. So if you guys want to help support the channel, one of the best ways you can do so is to tell your friends and family, share this video with friends and clanmates, especially clanmates, especially if you're starring in it. Stoin and Anakin, I expect this shared with all your clanmates, obviously. No, it's up to you guys. If you guys think they would like it, please share. If you don't, I get it. But growing the channel would be really, really amazing. And still have time to reach, like, one day to reach the goal of 400 by the end of the summer. 400 subscribers, that is, and though it seems unlikely at this point in time, as we're about 16 away. Anyways, yes. So we're just gonna get into the game. So that was fixed. Yeah, the fixed camera was zoomed in way really far. I don't know what Anakin was doing, but now he's scooting over, and this is a defense map on Sand River. So this is not the normal game. They just gotta hold position. What is going on with this camera? I swear I had it in fixed camera, but maybe not. Now I definitely do. I can't move it around. And so these guys, as much as they could push out, they want to hang back more than anything else. But apparently our brave duo actually does want to push out. They want to take this little hill for themselves. Now the thing about the A-44 is it has next to no gun depression over the front of the tank. He has to get that turret over the side of the tank before he has any real gun depression. He also doesn't have all that much armor on the front of the tank, as much as he can't aim down over it. You'd think it has armor. No, it really doesn't. It has a cool shape to it, though, which does provide some protection. Now, unfortunately, Stoin is just getting murdered back there, and it looks like he's probably going to be dead soon unless he gets some reinforcements. But those reinforcements are not going to come from Anakin, as Anakin is just going to sit here and tear this Tiger P a new one. Actually tracks... Wait, did he track the Tiger P? It doesn't look like he tracked the Tiger P. But the Tiger P definitely stopped when he got shot. And Anakin aiming for that cheek weakness, missing it. And instead tracking the Tiger P, and now he's getting some spine damage on it because of that tracking. Tiger P is basically out in the open. Though now he's getting shot. Thank you, Mr. Tiger P, giving us the side of that turret. T-34M over T-34A5M over there is oh, I got distracted because Stoin is dead. No, T-34M was killing us. This is an interesting jump. I don't think I'd take that personally, but Anakin apparently had no problems taking that at speed. It may have caused him some anguish, but apparently not enough for him to care. He takes a snapshot of the J-Panther 2, unfortunately missing it. Had he connected, that would have been a nice solid hit. C-34 looks like he wants to be shot, so if he's going to stick around on the ridgeline, I mean, really, it's not our fault. If he wants to be shot and then stays out in the open, he can't be upset when he gets shot and then killed by a Scorpion G, because he was still on the ridgeline like a noob. I could say other things, but noob covers it sufficiently. G-Panther missing us barely, but not just enough to stun us and track us. Blowing that repair kit. I think he blew that repair kit a bit early. I think it would have been better if he stayed tracked for a little bit and repaired it normally. But I guess that would have been inviting a shot from the other artillery to come in on his location. Looks like we're not going to get a shot at the J-Panther 2, who is down there in the ditch. There is an IS-2 with him, so we really gotta be careful. Also, there is an Emil around here somewhere that is completely invisible, either up on this ridgeline or back here in this desert somewhere. So that has got to be taken into account. At this point in time, we have done 2,000 spine damage, but not all that much actual damage. And the enemy team is quickly falling apart. Anakin at this point surely wants to get into battle and do some real damage to somebody. You know, because when you're just doing spine damage, you're only getting half the amount of credits and experience that you'd otherwise get. There's the Type 64. Gonna have to... I was gonna say gonna have to stop and aim, but why would you stop and aim? There's the Santa Mia we couldn't see before. He's trying to get the gun depression to shoot at it without exposing too much of his tank, especially since it's looking at him. It fires, we fire, all we do is track it. He pops a repair kit, and everything's, well, on the move again. Santamil is rushing for those rocks, gets retracked by artillery, and then we miss the shot. Unfortunately for us, well, somebody didn't miss the shot. I'm assuming that was artillery. Nice snapshot. Unfortunately, well, that was actually both artillery came raining in right there. Scorpion dies, and we managed to get away with only 3 dead crew members, as our loader is now back in action. I'm not certain about the intelligence of grabbing your loader over your gunner or commander in a medium tank. I'm assuming that was because the loader died first, and you reacted before you realized that the commander and gunner were dead. But we're going to speed this up a bit because, well, no, never mind. This is going to get interesting real fast. With both a commander and a gunner dead, he's going to have to be careful about these snapshots. But, well, when the flat panzer goes ahead and fires into a cliff like that, it makes it really easy to, well, do this. This is one of the things the A-44 is actually quite good at, is that side scraping tactic. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get to see it in action quite as much as I would have liked. But oh well. He is reloading nice and quickly, which would matter a little bit, I guess, except for the fact there's a GW Panther right here. If we get shotgunned, we are going to die. There is no doubt about it. And the gun depression on this tank will not allow us to get a gun down far enough without coming around that cliff. Ooh, that could have been bad. Thankfully, the GW couldn't get his gun down either. If that had been a French artillery, though, or a British artillery, or really anything other than a German artillery, we probably would have died. But that's okay. This game ended well. Good job, sir. And the fact that... The unfortunate thing about this is in 7 seconds he could heal either his commander or his gunner, both of which are important to heal if you possibly can. Because of course they get half experience if they don't get healed, and you win the game, and you survive, of course. So if he can last those 7 seconds and heal one of them, that'd be great. But the likelihood is the game's gonna end long before that, and it does. Yep, game is over. Unfortunately, too late. Just like a few seconds away from being able to heal that officer. Oh well, it happens. Thank you so much, Anakin, for saying this in. Ace tanker, spotter, bruiser, fighter, and fire for effect. Unfortunately, no epic medals, but that's because he was all over the board. He didn't focus on one area and thus didn't get any epic medals, but instead he covered every other area. I mean, he did everything except bounce a bunch of damage. Look at that. 2,300 damage to end with, which tells you part of the story, but not all the story, until you come down here and realize he did more spotting damage than he did actual damage with 2,400. 50,000 credits earned, making himself a nice, tidy little profit in this thing, considering the fact that he was not running any credit boosts or anything like that. That's a phenomenal score in this tank. And 4,000 experience. I understand he was running a personal reserve, but that's the same as if what would happen if he was if this was a ×2. Anytime you can end up with 4,000 experience after ×2, it is an amazing day and a great game. So thank you so much again, Anakin, for saying this in. Thank you everybody for watching. Please, if you want to support the channel, one of the best ways to do so is to tell your friends and share with your clanmates, especially if you're starring this. Anakin, I'm talking to you and Stoin. Stoin, right? Am I an idiot? Am I? Always already been proved once an idiot. And no, Stoin, there we go. And the Black Prince, though maybe he doesn't want to highlight his role. We'll see. Have a great night, everybody. This is ioEther out.